Hello, my name is David Cain. I'd like to welcome you to the official launch of the Feel It to Heal It movement. Now, it turns out most of us grew up in a grief-illiterate and grief-phobic world where we were taught how to gain things but not taught how to lose things. Especially significant losses like separation, divorce, abandonment, estrangement, or when somebody close to us dies. Now, David Kennedy of Hospice Peterborough says, when these kind of losses hit, most of us end up falling into a deep, dark hole. Now, 24 years ago, I was widowed for the first time. And I was in that deep, dark hole. I had no frame of reference. I had no skills. I didn't know what to do. I was stuck. I couldn't eat right. I couldn't sleep right. Was this my plight in life? What I didn't realize is that the best way out of that pain was through that pain, and I had to feel it to heal it. And so I had to go out and get some skills, some small corrective skills to teach me how to take a bit of control out of this totally out of control situation and start a healthy grief recovery journey, which is a slow spiral upward. So while in that deep, dark place, I had a choice. I could ignore my grief, bury it deep inside me, and try to never face it. But that doesn't work because grief has no expiry date and a very, very long shelf life. It'll wait for you. So avoiding isn't a strategy. It's just avoidance. Or I can start to feel it to heal it. And that's what I chose to do. Now, it turns out we all grieve differently and at different timelines. So your grief journey isn't my grief journey. They're all unique. And we're not trying to get rid of our grief or get over it or finish it. We're trying to learn to live with it. Live with it the rest of our life. And David Kessler has a good saying that grief isn't just about the loss, it's the story of our loss. And that story will last our lifetime. Now, with the right corrective tools, you don't have the pain and suffering as deep later on. But in the beginning you do, but later on it can lessen. Because all the grief work we do today pays off for all of our tomorrows. And if we're going to have to deal with grief the rest of our life, why not get the skills and build our resilience so that we know how to lose things a little better? Now, ignoring grief is very, very painful. Dealing with grief in a process similar to the Feel It to Heal It movement is also painful. It's messy, and it's not linear, but it's an option as a way through your pain so that you can get back to the present moment and you feel what you feel when you feel it. So if you're here because of a deep loss, I'm sorry for your loss. If you're here to learn how to help witness a friend or family member, I welcome you. And if you're here for neither of those reasons, but rather you want to gain some resilience while your seas are calm, I encourage you to take the 10 free episodes on our website, www.seaofacceptance.com. Or you can listen to them on your favorite podcast provider by searching Feel It to Heal It movement. And I hope you witnessing this few minutes of an introduction has created a bit of a debate within your mind, body, and soul as to where are you with dealing with loss and where do you want to be. And if I could ask one last thing, if you'd be so kind as to share this post on your social media, together we can all start to change the dialogue around grief and grieving. Thank you.